Hey, this is Pam Metzger from WK Real Estate, Vice President of Corporate Services and Relocation, coming to you today and sharing with you this beautiful view from one of our listings at 9586 Sugarloaf Road in Boulder. Bruce Drogsvald is the listing agent, and if you'd like more information about this listing, just go to our website. Wanted to share the stats from the last couple of weeks. This is for the week ending June 24th. We start by looking at how this week compared to the prior 3 years of activity, sold, new listings, under contracts, and withdrawals. From this same week last year, our sold activity was only down just under 5% from 2019 and up 22% actually from 2018. So that's great. In terms of new listings, pretty much dead even with the last 3 years, just down very slightly from levels in 2017, but otherwise sort of normal market activity for us for this type of year. Under contracts actually up over the same week last year, almost, just over 49%, almost 50%, up almost 20% from the year before that, and up 8.5% from 2017. Withdrawals were down this last week compared to last year, about 36% over last year, and pretty much even with prior years. Average prices seem to be rising a little bit, as indicated by the fact that only about 45% of our new inventory in the last week was in that $300,000 to $599,000 range, which is sort of considered our first-time home buyer price range, and that number has been closer to 50% in prior weeks in June. We have slightly more new listings in the major population centers of our counties, Longmont and Boulder, as opposed to the outlying areas. Our sell-through rate for this past week compared to the prior 3 years is over 100%, indicating that we have very strong market activity and market demand. Here's just a little sampling of one of our very reasonably priced listings in the Arvada area, and as you can see, our listing agent TR Swanwick commented below that they had 9 offers in 2.5 days on the market, so it's a very active market. If we look at new listings and under contracts, we had a low in new listings the week of April 22nd. That was when a lot of our COVID restrictions took place, and we are down about 21% over the same period last week. So we have a little bit of up and down activity going with our new listings, but it's still fairly strong. Our under contract activity, it experienced a low the week of April 15th and is down about 8% from last week. When we look at sold activity and withdrawals, we have typically about a 30 to 45 day lag between under contracts and sold activity. So we had our low for solds the week of May 13th, and they're down about 13% over last week. Our withdrawals are slightly up, about 2.5% over the prior week, and we had a high in our withdrawn activities the week of March 31st when the COVID restrictions really started to hit. If we look at our sell-through rate, again, a measure of the strength of market activity over the last 13 weeks, 9 of the last 13 weeks had a sell-through rate of about 80% or more, which indicates a very active and strong market. This gives you a whole picture over since January of what our market has done, and you can see we have a little bit of weekly volatility happening in the recent weeks, but overall it's looking like our market is recovering. This is some information on the entire Denver area, compliments of Mike Del Preti, a Boulder-based but national global real estate analyst, and as you can see, a huge uptick in the pending sales activity for the Denver area since the low at the end of April. The financial website SmartAsset recently came out with its yearly list of the top housing markets for growth and stability in the U.S. And once again, Boulder, Colorado has made that list. I think for maybe the 6th or 7th year in a row, we've landed at least in the top 10. This year, Boulder, Colorado is at number 3. Collins, Colorado at number 6, and the only other Colorado city to make that list was the Denver metro area at spot number 35. Basically means, for at least for Boulder, that there's 0% chance of housing prices dropping in the 10 years after a home was purchased through the years 1995 to 2019. So very, very stable housing market here in Boulder. I also wanted to mention that Colorado is going to shortly move into a protect our neighbors status. We are currently safe at home, and we were at stay at home before that, but we're going to be moving to protect our neighbors status county by county at the beginning of July. This new phase is designed to be more flexible and sustainable than previous orders, with the caveat that if COVID cases increase significantly, the state might move back to safer at home or even stay at home for everyone. The Protect Our Neighbors allows most or all businesses to open to some extent and large gatherings of up to 500 people. In order to transition to this new phase, individual counties have to have a variety of standards, and such as the ability to handle hospital cases, surges in the number of hospital cases, and conduct testings and do effective case investigation. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about some of the stuff that's happening recently in the news. 2020 has been quite a year. As we look at everything that's happened around us, our company is just pushing to do better. Our motto for 2018, 2019, and 2020 was do more, and we have been doing more for our agents and our clients and our communities, but now we want to do better. Each and every one of us can do better to increase awareness and create a more inclusive community. We can do better by listening, supporting friends and family. We live the WK way by doing better and do more. And through the challenges we experience today, we will create a better tomorrow for our community. That's a wrap for our biweekly staff for the Boulder and North Denver metro area. This is Pam Metzger with WK Real Estate, Vice President of Corporate Services and Relocation. Give me a call if I can do anything to assist you.